still gonna have our diesels, but they're set to like 11, so that's fine as far as I'm concerned. We don't need steel for this, do we? No, okay. It's like I don't have steel set up. Definitely don't have steel set up. Not gonna have steel set up probably for a while either, or at least a little bit. Come on. Again, we're waiting on the trucks. At least they can get to this stuff now, and I'll be able to get to that one, so we'll just do that. Not a big deal. Too bad I can't store steam. Just put like a tank in for steam. Seems legit. Have to keep it warm somehow. I love that it's spinning when it's not connected. And should that, I guess we're good, right? Okay. I think we're good, right? That looks like it's working. I mean, that's good pure steam coming out of there, at least not something bad. So that's good for once. There, yeah, okay, that's what I thought it was gonna do. That one's gonna spin a lot. This one's barely gonna spin. Most of the time it's not going to spin. So that's good. And then these over here all turned off. So that's good. No, Big Alley don't, unfortunately. Yeah, no, this will all have to get rebuilt when I get those. Yep, so for right now, we just puked the, what is that? That's the low. Steam low. It's like shorty, but steam, you know? But that gives us nice, I call it clean energy, but it's really not clean because we're still burning. We're burning coal to make the clean energy. So obviously it's not very, still not clean, but it's better than running. Those make 3 every minute on the no-no. That makes a little more, but it's okay. It's fine. See, this one's really bad. That's just straight up air pollution, at least, right? Is that what's out technically? Yeah, it is. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. All right. Dude, hydropower would be so cool, Big Al. They'd have to give us like a lake or something. I don't know how you would do that. Maybe it like that one, what's that place down in Missouri, Big Al, that remember where they would, oh gosh, it was like a big lake on top of a mountain, and they would pump the water up there at night and then let it run down during the day. Yeah. Samsung. Yeah, that one. Until it like had a blowout. They rebuilt it though, I do believe. By the way, we're waiting for our ship to update to build. Yeah. Can we not get? Okay, we had that turned off, so we couldn't steal any. Okay. Well, we need to steal some because we need to get that done. Harry, what's going on, man? How are you? What's popping? All right, let's get our boat, like, get some upgrades to the old ship here, and we can go do some battling. I do think I want to rebuild a update build. I want to build a whole food system on for the farm here, or for the town. I kind of think I might want to bring in excavators first and try to push that back just a hair. Because if I'm going to build, say, farms out here, I could see bringing, like, conveyor belts down and then doing, like, a whole food thing here. But I can also see maybe trying to push this area back just a hair. Just flatten it off, you know? I don't want to disturb the hill too much. I will probably be flattening a bunch of the area eventually, but I don't want to... I don't want to disturb it up there too much. I don't want my captain sign to fall in the... I don't want my captain sign to fall in, so... But I could see... What I plan on kind of doing here is taking another one of these and putting it here. And then maybe put the food markets up there, you know? Or a food market. And doing something with belts to bring the food right down so that's less things that the boats have to do. I don't think I have a mining tower I can use for this either, do I? I gotta build another one. Never enough mining towers, chat. Never enough. All right, so let's expand this out. We'll do just a little flattening project here. Never hurt anybody. We should bury our main chat. Should we bury our water main? Should we bury our water main, chat? Ooh. Yes, I mean, we could. We definitely could. The only problem is that somebody said the other day, once you bury it, you can't upgrade it. And I'm going to have conveyor belts coming down the hill anyway, so it's not really going to be that big of a... It's fine to have a water pipe there. Not a big deal. But let's grab all the excavators from that project. And bring them down here. And start that process. This kind of work goes pretty fast because I'm not really taking a lot. Not really taking a lot, but this is all running. Our power's in good shape now. Our second wood storage, mass wood storage area is filling up, so that's good. Actually, the first one's kind of... Actually, you know what? I could upgrade all these too. 30 a piece to upgrade? Man. I do have the parts right now. I could do that. It'd be so much storage. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. Out in this area now, it has to be on dirt. You can't put farms on like the rock. But what I'm thinking is I'm gonna move farms, and I'll probably go to 3 farms instead of 2. And part of the reason for that is if we come into here and we look at fuel gas, we can take potatoes, vegetables, and we can turn it into fuel gas, which we actually get compost for that, which compost right now we can just dump. It's basically dirt. It's free dirt. Eventually we can turn it into fertilizer, but for now we'll dump that. And then the fuel gas, wow, there's so many things you can get fuel gas from and use fuel gas for. Holy cow. Right now the fuel gas, we could take it and mix it with oxygen and it'll give us diesel and water. So we like that. Like that a lot, actually. So probably what I'm gonna do is on purpose overproduce on food for now, and take the extra potatoes and stuff and run it and make the fuel gas. with one of these bad boys here. So that's what we're gonna do for now. So that's why I kind of wanted a little room here. Just maybe a little bit of room here. Or actually, maybe we'll do that part up the hill and then just have a belt. 2 belts that come down the hill that are just full all the time. So. You can upgrade it, but unreliable. Unless you... Oh, you have to uncover it? Alright, I'm not buried in my water pipe. Maybe I'll do that later when I'm, like, maxed out level-wise. On the pipes that I have, you know? I could see doing it then. But until then, no, I'm not going to do it. But thank you, Jeff, for the copy pasta. We'll bury it later. I like that idea for later. You like the food conveyor to the town? Yeah. Big Al, I try to do this every time I play this game. I'm actually kind of looking. I might be able to get 2 out here. Yeah. Okay, so we'll put 1 here, chat, and then we'll put our food market here. And then we'll have conveyor belts come down. And of course, I put that right in the middle, so we need to move the... Let's actually put a bigger... we'll put a bigger thing in. Although, actually, we're not really going to need that, are we? No, because if we put another... Well, there's still going to be room. Okay, we'll put that back, but we're going to change that a little bit. In fact, let's do this first. Let's take this and go... whatever, that's fine. I just need to get it away from that area. Temporary building, chat. Why will you... Oh, you won't hook back to the same thing, same pipe, really? I didn't know that wouldn't do that. All right, so this is our town water supply. So we're just gonna cut that off for right now. It's fine. So what we'll do is we'll cut it back to here for now. Now let's go ahead and build that before they get grumpy with me. Because they will get grumpy with me very quickly. And then what we'll do is we'll level this off here. See, I leveled this earlier today, and I just, yeah, didn't go that far with it. Level that off to there. I'm not going to go past that. I'm not trying to make the, I want to make it all level eventually. But as you could probably guess, that's going to be one hell of a project. So I can't really do that. I can't really do that right now. You know, that's a future project. I missed a part of the pipe to build. Did I? I mean, they're getting water. I missed this part to delete, but I'm going to rebuild that. I'm going to rebuild the pipe across here eventually. Yeah. Got it? Okay. All right. They got it. Hooray. So what we'll do is we'll put one of the big bridges in here. So we have lots of access for different things. And then we'll put our food market right on. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll bring belts down the hill. I like it, chat. Oh, I wonder if we could put... Chat, should we goof around a little bit? I like having fun on this game, okay? I like doing weird things. Mostly just because I can. What am I looking for here, chat? Don't answer that. You don't know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for. But y'all don't know what I'm looking for. Do I not have that? Oh, wait, there it was. Should we put some walls in here, chat? What if we put walls in and then use these guys to, like, jump down the face of the wall? Because we're going to need 2, 1 for each kind of conveyor belt. Although I kind of suck at building walls, to be honest, so maybe we don't do that. But we could. But I kind of suck at building walls, to be honest. Maybe this is the time we get better at building walls. Actually, maybe this is it, and this would be a good you know what? Let's do it. What the hell? This is going to be a good place to learn. Because what we'll do is we'll end up probably filling in a little bit of it and excavating a little bit of it at the same time. So let's do this. Let's make it so it only is able to dump rock here. Because I want to rock. I want to rock. But yeah, in general, I'm terrible at, whoa. Whoa. All kinds of crap I don't understand. Okay. It's a difference. Oh, wow. Okay. I have to read up on that later. All right. Buddy, you got yourself in a bad way there, bud. You got yourself in a bad way there, buddy. Just saying. You just want to cause chaos in my map, huh? That would be kind of funny, Big Al. I'm not gonna lie. That would be that would actually be hilarious. Just like sneak in and cause chaos just for fun. That could actually be rather hilarious. All right, so another temporary pipe, by the way, because if we're gonna do the wall thing, we're gonna do the wall thing. Let's actually just leave that up in the air. For right now, we just have to supply water to our town, so we gotta just do this real quick. So what we'll do is, I think this might be the plan. I don't really know, chat. We're gonna work through this together, okay? So you got to build your walls along with your the squares, right? So if we have that's gonna be our like the face, right? So then if we put our wall, like, do we just put that? I know we can't have it on the thing. Is the problemo there? So like, where do I put the next wall? Do I have to put it against that? That doesn't work because then that's awkward there. Or do I put it there? I probably put it there, right? And then have this be like wherever here. But then that won't be like smooth. I guess I could go to like that, right? Actually, I don't know which way that wall's supposed to face because I feel like it leans one way. So it should probably be rotated, right? But I don't actually know. Something like this. Like that. I've never been good at placing walls in this game. I've done it before, but they always turn out like crap. Haven't used walls. Yeah, I don't really know, Big Al. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna like build that wall there, and then I'm gonna use this tool here where it'll like fill / excavate. And let's see, go for like an 11. So it'll technically be a little higher than the wall. That's maybe I don't like that. Maybe a 10. Like a 10, like that. But then you're gonna have this weird like void there. Or do I start at the top of the wall and build down? Either way, I'm not gonna be able to excavate it off right. If the backfill goes over the wall, it'll collapse the wall. Yeah. Or do I start up here? I mean, there's a reason you can sink the walls in the ground, right? Do I start up here on, say, I don't know, like here? And then put this, like... That's probably the way I need to do that, right? And then build this along here. And then excavate that down. That's probably the way it needs to work, right? And then excavate that to the bottom of the wall. And then do that again and again and again and again all the way down. That's probably the way it should be done, right? I don't really know. Maybe ramp the whole area and then build my wall up the ramp. Yeah, I think I need to do it this just like I got it here. The problem is I'm going to run out of room. With my, I can move the water collection, I guess. I think the way I got it might be the way. Start at the top and come down. Sounds legit. Thanks, Big. And then do this one here, but then I have to skip over like that again. Because I would be able to dig there again. I'm trying to retaining wall. I don't really ever retaining wall in this game, and I wanna figure it out. What I want to do is I want to have a series of walls coming down to here. And I want to run the conveyor belts thingies, the vertical lifts. I want to run them down the face of it. So like that, and then like go down a layer and well, revert. Well, you know what I mean. That's what I want to do, like that. So go down a layer, go over a little bit, down a layer, over, down, 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 right? That's what I want to do. And I think I need to start at the top though. I really do. I think I need to start at the top. Really steep. Yeah, this is steep. Hi, this is Patrick. No, yeah. Buddy, get towed. Literally, get towed. Get towed. All right, we'll square that corner up. Why not? But yeah, that's what I think I need to do. I've used these before, but I've never really been good with them. So this is the time to learn. Horizontal. But should I start at the top or the bottom? Because I think starting at the top might actually be better, no? The other thing is I do want to maintain this ramp here too. So I'm kind of more looking over a little more. But like, I don't really know. But yeah. All right. Or from the top, okay. Well, let's do this. Let's build some wall. And we'll try not to get too close to the water. But if it falls in, it falls in, right? I don't really care that much. To be honest, I don't really care that much. And then what I need to do is, how tall is one of these walls? Because I have to mine this all down to the base of that wall. Is what I think I need to do. Plan all the steps so I know where I want to. Well, that's a good point too. That should be enough room, right? All right, fine. You convinced me I need more room. See, and if I was really good, I'd have walls running along here and maybe walls running. But then you're gonna need such a big area, and it's like, which that's fine if it goes down to like nothing. Let's just start back here at this area right here. Let's just do this, chat. Oops, I put those all out of the ground. Hold on. X. All right. Put that right there. Copy a little more of it. Let's just do something like that. The plan is to not dig the whole thing. We're going to kind of dig in the middle. Well, if we were good there, we're better here, right? That's kind of how I'm looking at this, Big L, you know? And we can lose a couple, of water. That's fine. I don't really care. And if I have to dig the ramp over farther, I can do that too. I don't care. Place the dig command. Oh, yeah. Well, I need... no, I need to, like... We're going to terrace this, right? Right? I think I'm going to terrace this, right? Or dig a slope and backfill. I could do that too. Yeah, I'm going to terrace it. Put a wall along the water collectors. That's true, Big Al too, yeah. So if we do something like... Okay, so we have plenty of... Well, actually, we may not have plenty of room here. But we do. Okay, hang on here. Okay, so if we do that, how... There. 1, 2, 5? 5 is playing it safe, right? So if we go down, that's 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. And then we dig this all to 15. Now see, that's... So actually that wall needs to be moved. The wall needs to be moved. Okay, so if we dig this to 15, chat. Which this might take a minute because, yeah, it might take a minute. 15. Right. Place. Power's trying to cut off. Uh-oh, Bear. Be safe, Bear. I know I saw you guys were going to be getting some good storms, Mr. Bear. Okay. So the problem is going to be excavating all of that. Well, hang on. We can make that wider. If we make it wider, it might be better. Nope. You go down to the... There we go. Right there. And really, I don't need much of a channel. Like 3 wide is probably enough. You know what I mean? Like I don't need a super wide. I don't need a super wide area here. So. Not well, like this, like left to right this way. I probably only need it to be. I was gonna go down like 1 square every time. So like the next wall will be here, but 5 down. Does that make sense? And then 5 down, 5 down, 5 down until I get down, or however much I need. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm way farther back than I need to be, but that's okay. It's fine. We're learning. Just remember that. Learning. All right. Stuff is falling, crippling around me here. It's fine. We've unlocked... Oh, that's what... Hang on, chat. That's what I was looking for earlier, I think, isn't it? I think that's what I was looking for. But yeah. What am I up to? Building stuff. There we go. This is the one, chat. This is the one we were looking for earlier to burn off our oils. All right. Let's let those guys excavate for a little bit. And complain about everything. Yeah. 12 degrees. Big Al, I don't know about you and a lot of people that have experienced this weather we've had recently. It just feels colder because it was so warm here the other day. It just feels miserable. Yeah, it was so cold in our house last night. So cold in this space last night. So cold here this morning. Like, it's just, man. I'll switch my cargo ship. Oh, it's good for now. No, the problem right now is I've been burning my oils and just polluting. I'm not getting anything from it, right? So if I change and I make steam with it, then at least I'm getting something from it. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense, chat. The problem is, where do I want to do this? I'm about to crack into this whole system here. There should be room to do that there, hopefully. Actually, here, let's slow time down so we don't mess everything up, chat. Alright. Pipes. Let's see. That will give me that should give me enough room to do this. Let's reconnect at least this stuff here. So we're not going to use this as a priority for the output. We're going to use this as a priority input to this whole system is what we're going to use here. So we want our gas boiler. Yeah. Okay. Now the only bad part about that is it gives us CO2, which I can't do anything with right now. So there's that. And then actually we're going to put 2 in. And we're going to put 1 for each oil. I think it's all we need, honestly. That's why I'm putting this guy in, you see. The priority is going to be steam from there. And then if it needs more, it'll crank up the coal. I'm not getting rid of the coal. No, no, no. No, we don't get rid. I'm not doing that. Better than exhaust. Yeah, eventually too. It didn't like coal boiler, I believe. I don't know what that's why it wouldn't like that, but I think that's what it was. Yeah. All right, so let's look at this. So that's making 30. That's gonna burn 54. This is making 48. Wait, no, I'm looking at that wrong. That's making 30. Burn 54. And 12. Yeah, that's fine. So we don't need anything crazy there, okay. So our water can continue. Is that elevated that high? Okay, it is. That's fine. Water. Up. Water, everywhere. Okay, so there's our water. yeah. I would not recommend selling bales on a train. No, you have to strap them on the car, but I wouldn't recommend, or logs. I wouldn't recommend that either. I don't know why they even put that in there, to be honest. They really, I would not do it. If I were you. At least on the Alma map, I had bales, or pallets. I had pallets fly all the way across the, pallets fly all the way across the map, so. All right, so priority in, right? So that's why we use the little balancer doodad. You betcha. I mean, the other thing, I guess you can try going all the way to the end of the map, but like where the train leaves, sometimes you can sell there. Thanks, Big L. All right, so let's crack into this real quick. Let's delete that, and that, and that. And let's just delete it all and start over. All right, should we put a buffer in? We technically don't need a fluid buffer tank thing, but I'm going to do it anyway. Mostly just because I can. So there's that. All right. Yeah, this is gonna turn into a spaghetti bowl here, chat, real quick. Why can't you just stay elevated? There you go. See, that doesn't look that bad. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. And then we'll go out of here and do the same thing. Yeah, beautiful, Clark. Beautiful, Clark. Not really beautiful, Clark, but it'll work. This is where at some point it's just gonna get redesigned, you know? Just rebuild the entire thing and start over. That's the way it's gonna go eventually. Yeah. Wait, one what? One for each fuel type of what? All right. Burn it for something good. Let's go. Not for something bad. Burn it for something good. Come on, trucks. Get the parts here. Oh, we're in slow time. I was like, why is it taking so long? Okay. Crank it up. Yeah, it's fine. The trucks are having a hissy over there. It's fine. Oh, big deal. And actually, the good thing is, notice this is just sitting here. That's our standby system for right now, you know? Standby system for now. Set them in the same pipe. I'm good. Yeah, so it's all just coming here. Yeah. I'm not sending it to the ship right now. I got diesel on my ship. You're in big trouble. Oh, did your bales go flying? Let's see. The only thing we need to watch here, well, we did add more water in up there. We actually might need more water. Might need more water, chat. It should be okay, though. So, that's the priority. That's going to crank it up, because technically before that wasn't keeping up with it anyway. That should be pretty good now. We will have to watch that, I guess. technically might need another boiler. Might need one more boiler. Took the bales, converted it to wood chips? What? Okay. Interesting. I already did set it to priority for steam from the gas boilers. It's already is. That's why I put it there. No, I'm a little worried about this guy right here, though. That guy is gonna fill up. So there is that. Drove the bales under the unload place. Interesting. Although I would assume. Yeah, see, okay, so I think we're gonna be fine because this is actually gonna like turn off because we're full on diesel. So like we are full on diesel, so that's all just gonna not run all the time, which is fine. Not a big deal. I'm also pulling power off of it too, though. Keep that in mind as well. But yeah, nothing's running full tilt here, you know. The only thing is, yeah, we just got to watch that, but it's fine. We'll just put a fill notification on there because obviously if that fills, that's not the best thing. But that's okay. It's all good. I don't put. I put it here. I've got a truck on it. I mean, I could put gas stations around the map and stuff. I could. I'll probably do that when I get like more islands, you know. All right, so we're still excavating over here. Oh, we got the most useless thing ever, by the way, just unlocked. The electric boiler. Does anybody actually use that? It's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. I don't ever use it. Maybe I should. I don't know. This is going to take forever to excavate. I actually really don't need to excavate that far, do I? Here, you know what? Let's do something here, chat. Let's lay this all out. Because, okay, here, hold on. No. So we know that we need to get to 15. But we can't really lay it out like I was just thinking. No, we can't do that yet. Subtract. I mean, that's the way you do it. It's not a big deal. I'm doing it the way I do it, you know? It's all good, bro. Yeah, I can't do what I was gonna do. I can't do what I was gonna do. I can't do that though until I get the walls built. I gotta go in here, excavate this out, and then build my wall, and then go drop it down 5. I gotta keep. Yeah, I can't do that yet. Can't do it yet. I gotta be patient. So yeah. Oh boy, Big L. Oh boy. You running out of play? How are we running out of? Set that to number 1. Go dump all the things. Come on. We're actually okay. Really good here now. Really good on our iron. One of these days we need to start working on getting our iron mines to the bottom. That's the future excavation project. Well, I know the ore sorter's overloaded, yeah. Although I've doing less of a project now, but it's fine. It also helps when you just put more trucks to it, because right now, yeah, it's a little overwhelmed. Buddy, again, that's the second truck that got stuck in that same like spot. Yeah, I wish I had the big ore sorter. To be honest, I really like that thing. Exactly, it's fun to mess with too. I can't wait for this thing though. I messed with this a little bit on a old save before I started playing again. It was a great time, to be honest. Great time. That's all right. Do I have a jar of dirt, Trent? Yes, I do. I have a pile of dirt, actually, you know. Yeah. I've got a jar of dirt. I wasn't separating dirt at first, but then I decided that I wanted to separate dirt, so now I am. Yeah, so I am indeed separating dirt off. Did I ever get my boat finished? I never got this done. Chat, there's we can do things to our boat. Go. Oh, we have chat. Wait, yo, Kimmy. Where's Kimmy? Is Kimmy still here? Kimmy. I don't know if Kimmy's still here. Probably playing Grand Theft Auto. Kimmy, look. Kimmy, we have guns. We have wireless hole punchers. Sean, there is rockets in this game. I've done it a couple of times. But this is not the Fruity Pebbles to Space one. This is like a what's it called? That's Rocket 2. Oh, hold on. It is like a Falcon 9. A Falcon oh wait. Hold up. It's a Falcon 9, the first one. And then I guess if you go over here, it looks like a Falcon Heavy now. Oh, that's stupid cool. That's cool. All right, so that's what that is. Okay. We did play GTA last night. Actually, it was fun too. Yeah. Was a good time. All right, so our boat is now not quite upgraded actually. Okay. So let's work on getting it upgraded real quick, and then we're going to send it out to battle. Yeah, Kimmy's waiting for tomorrow's stream. She has stories, Bear. So yeah, she's got story time. That's oh god, no, not Captain. That's Automation Empire, Sean. Yeah, that's like a dumbed down version of this game. Like very dumbed down, but that game is stupid fun too. But very dumbed down and very simplified. Chat, we have an issue. Chat, we have a problem. That is about to fill up. Yeah, Houston, we have a problem. Okay. I mean, I could put another boiler in, but that's not really going to solve our problem, right? Well, I guess we can we can technically use more we can use more steam into power. If we want to, and put it on like the auto balance so it just uses steam all the time, right? Or turn it off of, that's what we got to do, right? Turn that off. And then it uses steam all the time, right? Because unfortunately, we kind of just need to waste steam. In a way. We just need to waste steam. So, there's that. And then we got our beautiful cold boilers that hopefully will never do anything again, you know? It's kind of the goal. Although technically if we fill with diesel, which we're always using some. Technically if we fill with diesel, then we could potentially run out of oil, and then we would need the steam there, the coal again, but it's fine. But yeah, GTA last night was a good time. There was what, 5 of us on there? Kimmy, Polar, Dan, Tomcat, and I. 5 of us, Bear. And yeah, we had a great time. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Or something. That was fun though. We had a couple good laughs. Kimmy's got some stories. There might have been a time or two, or I don't know, a couple where things happened. It happens, you know. We learned last night, or did we learn? I don't know. Kimmy told us she's not a good pilot. I learned that, I guess. Hey, it's full again. That's not. That's all right. Hey, we got stuff. We got the wheat. We can make the flour into the bread, or the extra wheat into fuel gas and compost. So that's good. So actually, this will be perfect, by the way. While we're waiting for the excavation to happen, we're going to get corn as well. We're going to get fertilizer 1. So that's also good. Which means when we set up our system and we have extra food, because we're going to have extra food because I'm going to build more farms than we need, I can technically take the compost plus dirt. Or compost plus water, sorry. Plus dirt too. That's weird, right? Compost plus dirt plus water gives you fertilizer. Why would you add dirt to it? Oh, because it takes a lot less compost that way. Actually, that's probably the strat, right? Because it only takes 12 composts out of 36. But we'll have fertilizer is the point. That's the gravel plus compost gives you dirt. I didn't realize that either. And we can dump fertilizer. Oh my god, why would you? Ew. You're making that much fertilizer, you got too much. I'd rather dump the compost than the fertilizer. You can dump the compost and it doesn't hurt you, right? Compost doesn't hurt you to dump. Yeah, no, you can just dump it. The only thing it does is it gives you, if you dump it like with this pile, you'll see like really green grass where the compost is, which is kind of funny, but like kind of like that, but darker. It's fine. All right, this project needs to hurry up. I definitely dug way too far back into the hill, but that's okay. It's all good. So yeah. Biocompost. Yes. Eventually. Obviously, I'm not there yet. Chat, I really got to get my landfill pollution figured out. Not even figured out. I know it needs to happen, and it's going to take a minute, but I have to cover all this up, or I think I'm going to excavate it all. As bad as that sounds, I think I'm going to have to excavate all this, right? Because I don't want it to be like a raised up part. I want it to be flat with the island. You know, you guys know I'd like to flatten islands, so I'm not gonna burn it. That'll give me air pollution. What I need to do... Can you run that? Yeah, you can run that through an ore sorter, right? Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to dig all this out. I should have never done this in the first place. But I gotta literally start here at the land, dig all this out. All this has trash in it, basically. Yeah, it all does. I gotta dig all this out. All of it. Not like all the way down, but down a layer, at least a layer is all I need to do. So really it won't be that bad. Dig it all down a layer and then cover it with rock or grass or dirt or something. Probably just rock. Rock's fine. Dirt's fine. Either one's fine. But that's what I gotta do. I gotta do that at some point. But I got other excavation projects, so. Basically bare, yeah. Either dirt or just rock. I don't really care either one, you know? So. Is there an echo in here? Recycling plant. Yeah. Does that cover trash? Big Al? I feel like you still have... Where's it? It's not in here, is it? Should be like... Yeah, there you go. So eventually make it into what? Fuel gas or hydrogen? I don't know. We have corn. It's corn. The big clumpy knobs, it's got juice. Either way, I think you still have waste. Goodbye, farms. You're good. I will get recycling eventually, Big Al, but you still have trash, right? Recycling is more like your metal stuff. That's when you get to reclaim the scrap. Yeah, does that make sense? You get that out of, like, I know for sure out of, like, your research, you get that out of town. That kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm not quite there yet. So. But yeah, trash, you still end up with trash. Trash is trash. There's things you can do with trash, but you still end up with trash. So. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that I would... I don't know that I would burn the trash. Honestly, burying the trash works. Burying the trash works quite well. So yeah. It does. I can use the incinerator eventually, but again, air pollution, right? When you bury it and you cover it with something, it doesn't hurt your pollution. Can you path over it so they don't... Oh. I don't know, actually, if that'll help my... Hold on. Let's science. That's the wrong thing. This one. So our landfill's at 2.2, chat. Now, part of that is out here. This is pure trash and slag, extra slag, okay? I know that's going to be bad. I'll get to covering that eventually, right? Later. Yeah. I'll put down a recycling. I don't have it unlocked yet. You got to give me a few minutes, Lord. I don't... That's going to be a while. I don't have that yet. Actually, I should give town power too, but they're fine for now. Yeah, I don't have it yet. This is just here. Let's do this, chat. Why not? What the heck? Let's just put down like a few. Just a little bit of it. That's gonna take so much concrete. 2.2. Remember that, Chad. I don't know if covering it with that actually counts, but that would be interesting, right? I think I'm gonna empty my. You know what? Let's upgrade that too. I didn't have that upgraded. Boost that. Get it done. Let's go. Start making, boys. Come on. Oh gosh. 2.2. Incinerator with the exhaust scrubber, maybe, yeah. Lord, you have no idea what's going on since you've never played this, really? So basically, it's all about becoming the captain. Pretty much. The kind of the point to this game, and I know you didn't ask that, but there's a tech tree. And I guess it's kind of like unlocking the tech tree, which takes forever. Okay. But along the way, it's, you know, building all the different mining things. And there's, we get trains like soonish. Bigger trucks, bigger excavators, all the different. See, here's the recycling up here. So I don't even have it yet. See, but we're getting there, right? We are definitely getting there, but not quite yet, guys. And then, yeah, it's just like a mining and building and stuff kind of like game, right? You build factories. I mean, this is all, you know, at the base level here, we're bringing in our different ores. This is sorting, you know, dirt from coal, iron ore, copper ore. What else is this doing? Dirt. Yeah, the different ores, right? And rock. And then conveyor belting them to storages, and then conveyor belting to a furnace, melt it, right? Hits the glowy bit. This is making copper, and then it's taking the copper and combining it with rubber to make electronics, or I like to call it wire, because that's what it looks like. But it's all about, you know, and then this is my iron run over here. I need to make a steel run eventually, probably going to be. I might have to clear this mountain out a little bit, but I want to make a steel run over here because it uses some of the same materials. So hope that makes sense. It's a factory game, you know? That's really, at the end of the day, it's a factory game. So yeah. Around 100 hours to get to the end of the game. Sure. I just think it's to have fun and see what kind of crazy things you can get into and how crazy can you make your factories. That's really what it is for me. How crazy can you make your factories? I don't like this, chat. I want to at least on this layer, I'm going to put walls going this way. But I think I'm going to take this out and actually put a corner in. But yeah, it's about having fun. And I really like the earth moving and terraforming aspects. You can get in trouble, yeah. So like, you know, I spent yesterday and today, like I cleared this. I flattened this. I flattened. I made a ramp here, okay? This was a mountain. This entire island at some point, most likely, if I play this enough, this entire island will be this level here. Which is, we'll call that +5 because that's what they call it, right? So if we go way over here, this is +27. +28, maybe 29. So I will take down this entire mountain. Not only that, where there's this is iron ore that goes down into the ground. So not only do you flatten, but you actually dig down. As of right now, I'm not excavating in a downward direction, but I will. Eventually. So that's my favorite part. Yeah, I was going to do that next. I just got distracted with talking to Lord there. I just got distracted. So like that, and then we put a little halvesy wall, a little smidgy wall in here. I don't know if that one's quite right, but beautiful, Clark. I could move the entire wall so then I don't have a smidge wall. I might actually do that, chat, just because I can, you know. I might do that. You thought you were doing something. I got you, Big Al. Okay. Makes sense. So I've not done any of the trading, by the way. That's a part of this game that I have never done. So maybe something to do on this playthrough. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I could probably go another square, right? Like that. Oh. Okay. I don't mind that. And then I think I might actually move the entire wall. Chat. I got time. I mean, it's not. So what I don't want is I don't want them to. I need the wall here so that the dirt doesn't fall in. That's the whole thing here. Which one did I use down here? Hold on. Actually, is that? See, that's 3 pieces. And okay. So if I need to move the entire wall. There we go. That's how you do that. I was like, I don't remember how to do that. Go away, wall. Go away, wall. All right. Yeah. There are actual physics in the game. A little bit. No, it's like way more than like Minecraft or something, yeah. Absolutely. Cavalry has arrived. Alright, so if we put this tight against there, chat. And then it's a whole piece. And then it's way better. And then because I'm nervous about it, we're just gonna Unity build it and be done with it. So that, yeah, see how the dirt's falling in, Lord? The farther up, and especially depending on the material, the dirt falls the most. And then like other things will fall less, if that makes sense. I thought I Unity built that. I guess not. But yeah, things will slide, fall, whatever you want to call it. Yep. Yeah, so here, Lord, what I'm actually working on right here is something I normally don't do. I normally don't mess with these retaining walls if I wanted. So what I'm actually doing here is I'm gonna build a series, like a step down, some terraces here, right? And the reason for the terraces, I want to build some conveyor belt. I need some conveyor belts. Okay, that are gonna run. I was gonna say that doesn't look right. Why did that do that? I'm going to run some conveyor belts down the face of this thingy do for here, right? And like I said before, normally I don't mess with walls, but I'm wanting to mess with the walls this time. So I'm going to do that. So basically there's this little thing for a conveyor belt here, and it's a vertical either drop or a raise. So we can place that down and then we can go up there. So in this way, it's going in at the bottom, coming out of the top. But if we hit that, then it can go in at the top and come out at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a series of these climbing these walls I'm going to put in. And I'm going to have my farms up here, which is what these are right now. But to get the food from the farm to the town, the trucks have to do it right now. And that's fine. But the more things that you can kind of automate with conveyor belts, the less the trucks have to do, which gives you more trucks for mining and building and doing other stuff, right? So town's down here, food's up there. I need to drop it down, and I felt like messing with walls. So you can't buy another game. What if somebody sends you a game? By the way, chat, it was 2.2 and now it's 2.7. It was 3. I think this is not helping over here at all. So we're gonna let that finish building though before we really look at it. But yeah, so that's kind of what's up right now, and I'm just goofing around more than anything with it, you know. I'm just kind of goofing with the walls. I don't need to do it. I can run the walls down the face of the rock. It's really awkward, but yeah, I think it is on sale. But yeah, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing here. I'm kind of just having fun with it. You know what? If you can't have fun with it, then what the heck's the point, right? So yeah. What is even the point if we can't have fun and play some random game, you know? Here, I'm just going to dig that all the way out to the 15 there. That's what I'm going to do. And then this side will kind of do the same thing. Yeah, we should be able to do that. Yeah, why not? We might not go all the way down with that eventually, but to the 15 level, we should be peachy to dig that down, right? It's really hard to tell what I'm doing here. Oh, come on. I know you're not going to let me build it all because there's... Yeah, okay, fine. And then, see, I've got this ramp here that I'm contesting with, too. So it's making things a little, it's making things a little more awkward than they need to be, but... Again, I don't mess with these walls, so I wanted to mess with the walls, so I'm just goofing around, honestly, at this point. So, that's what we're doing. Now, eventually, like I said before, I want all of this to be level, so that's kind of scary to think about with the time I have building this, but all of it's going to come down eventually. Probably what I can really see doing, honestly, is when I get over here and I make some flat space over here, I could see moving some production over here, or maybe like moving farms, or I don't know. And then opening up more room for excavation over here. But again, the excavation, that's my favorite part of this game, so I'm all about it, to be honest. And basically, I just want to excavate the world and make everything flat, so... That's kind of where I'm at with this game. I just want to make everything flat. 2.7 now. Our water pollution's killing us too, but anyway. It's fine. Town will be happy when I give them... Actually, I can probably do that, right? I can give them a transformer and make them happy. Put that next to their water. We have a mill we can make now. We got the mixer thing, so we're unlocking a few things still. Actually, no research currently. Are we ready to go to parts 3, chat? Construction part 3? Should we just send it? That kind of opens some doors, chat, shall we? I mean, we need to get steel going, but... Yellow. 70 hours on Farm Sim in the last 2 weeks. Oh, I sent it. It's going. Maybe 10 hours in the menus. Gotcha. Interesting. I need to find somewhere to make steel, chat. I need to find somewhere to make steel. I gotta get that going. Is there a sandbox mode in this game? Yes, there is, actually, apparently. I have not messed with it, but apparently... Scrap, there is. This is not good, chat. That is full. And that's staying full. And those are full. And staying full. What do I do? Double this? And pass it to the next guy? I don't know. I need to be... I should be able to burn enough, but I have too much steam. They plan on removing iron and making steel from the beginning, really? Leonard, I'm not in a death spiral. Stop it. I'm out of concrete. I'm not in a death spiral. No, bad Leonard. Double the pollution, give it to the next city. Okay. I'm not. And you know what I'm actually gonna do? I am going to put a thing back here. I got this, chat. We got it. We got it under control. Leonard, I don't have death. Well, shoot, I should hold on. This early is what I was gonna say. You know, this is kind of early for me to death spiral. I can usually prolong it longer than this. I shouldn't say anything, because, man, I'll tell you. I might have to come back and eat those words, you know? I don't death spiral. In fairness, I didn't say I didn't death spiral. I said I didn't death spiral this early. Let me be very clear, okay? I don't death spiral this, although I am at year 209 because I've spent most of my time on fast time and I played a lot today, so. Once I go nuclear, oh god. Sean, I don't know if we'll go nuclear. Why will that not? Alright, so here's what we're going to do, chat. We are going to set the priority output to the system, and then the overflow basically will go and be vented. So the priority is coming down to this other one here, and then we'll vent whatever's left, is what'll happen. So I don't like the idea, because then you're just more pollution, but without doing that, I'm not making diesel fuel, and I kind of need to make diesel fuel. So pollute, baby, pollute. But that should be okay now that we got this. I mean, does that burn every time? 54, and we're only making, you know, 60, and there's 54 in one. So I think we'll be okay. I hope. That's the goal. Yeah, that's the goal. All right, are we done? We're not done excavating yet. We're still digging. I don't have any. You know what? I probably have extra excavators at this point, right? since I'm not really doing anything over here, I should be able to free up a bunch of this stuff. Yeah. I don't need these extra excavators on this stuff, to be honest, at all right now. If I was doing more on the map, I would need more, but since I'm basically just kind of in like cruise mode right now and not really build mode, I don't need that much stuff right now. I should be building steel, but I kind of think I need to maybe go move a mountain before I do that a little bit. I was thinking about putting steel kind of here, but like some of this mountain might be in my way. So that's kind of what I was thinking. That ore sorter needs to go away too. Eventually. All right, but we're going construction 3. I wasn't really planning on getting to that tonight, but we're doing it. But my main focus really honestly is this project. I want to get this done. Construction 3 parts will happen when they happen. Part of that is going to be I need to move that farm, which actually here, let's work on that system, I guess. Well, we are like perpetually out of concrete. Shocker. 2.4. Hey, we're almost back down to 2. Almost down to our 2.2 number at 2.4. That's not bad. Maybe this is helping. Maybe. Although I can't build on that, right? Oh, I can build. Oh. Shoot. And actually, if nothing else, mostly once we get this little landfill project done here, all of our trucks have to drive, eventually, we'll have to drive out here to dump rock. Well, this saves on their maintenance. So that part's good. Why are we out of potatoes? Has there been a potato famine that I'm unaware of? There's a chance. How many extra trucks do we have right now? We have 17 extra trucks. Another 5 out here. Let's go. Let's get this project done, boys. All right, so here's what I envision. I envision, like I've been saying all along, conveyor belts coming down here, step down, and then eventually there's going to be a food market here. Or probably actually off of this, I'm going to put another town right here, right? Move this water pipe. Water pipe's going to step down the wall too. So that's what I envision there. And in the process of that, I want to keep some room up here. Because what I'm thinking is there'll be some storage for food probably down here as well. Maybe even in this our little bump out here. Yeah. And then the extra food will get taken away. So what I need to do is grab a couple farms. Yeah, we'll redo the crop rotation on them. I don't care. Grab a couple farms and probably put the conveyor belt end down here. And probably want to start down here somewhere. And I want to give myself plenty of room for this too. I'm not really hurting for room, so, well, I am, but I'm not. So we're going to keep this area open for now, I think. Because what I can do is set priority to go here. So actually, I could probably move that over some. Probably move that over to about there, about half a square over, half a big square. All right, there's construction 3 parts, by the way. Now to do so bigger trucks. And then we go for the new fill conveyor tower conveyor thing. And better conveyor belts right away. I think that's fairly important. Just because Lord said I wouldn't do it, there's the recycling research. Just because Lord said I wouldn't do it, there it is, okay? And then let's go for bridges just for funsies. As well. We'll go the new stuff route and the aquatic excavators and dump trucks too. I'm very, very interested to see those. I really want to see that. We are gonna need glass to make the stuff. We're gonna need steel, of course, and we're gonna need vehicle parts too. As well to get out to there. So let's get glass queued up as well. And that's probably good enough for right now. There's more fertilizer too, but it's fine for now. So basically I'm down to do everything research wise until research lab 2. And then I don't want to cross that bridge for a little while because then we have to rebuild like everything again. So there's that. There is that. Okay. So while that's going back to the farming. And I think it would make sense. So right now we're running on 2 farms. But we are having some potato issues apparently. Vegetables though, man, we're looking great. Everybody needs to eat their vegetables. Apparently nobody is. Oh wait, that's because this food market only does, oh, I'm dumb. This only does one type of food. And it's so we're living on one farm right now. Because one farm is growing potatoes and the other farm is growing, well, potatoes and vegetables. Okay. No wonder we have so many vegetables. We're not eating them. We're not eating our veggies, chat. Come on. So anyway, I think we'll go to 3 farms. Eventually we're gonna need one to grow some trees. But for right now, I'm not worried about that. What do we do with the corn? We can... Okay, so the extra corn, again, we can use. Okay, what are we going to use the fuel gas for right now, though? Well, that's right. We give it oxygen, turned into diesel fuel, and it gives us water. Okay. All right, so this farm's going to grow corn and then have a little rest, and then it's going to grow potatoes and then have a little rest. And then this farm is going to grow. I actually kind of don't mind that. Potato. And see, it's the opposite. So I don't want all my farms to line up and do the same. I want to stagger it out. So vegetables, rest, vegetables, that's fine. Nope. No. Okay, so we'll have vegetables, we'll have corn as well. Only one thing of corn, but that's okay for now. Honestly, we could put another farm here eventually, and we could always go up here with a couple. Yeah, if we need more, we could put 3 more farms up there real easy. I could technically put over here too, but I kind of don't want to. Is this thing done yet? Jeez. Get done already. First line of production. No, don't be sorry for talking about farm sim. I mean, without farm sim, I wouldn't have near what I have in Twitch and life and anything. So it's fine to talk about farm sim. What production are you doing? What production chain are you doing, I should say? Yeah, curious. How's this doing, by the way? 100% groundwater still? That's good. We don't want to... We are going to use more water, and of course we're going to make fertilizer too. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to come out of here. Oh, we had assembler 3. That's right. Mixer 2. Okay. Actually, that mixer will come in handy here in a minute, I think. So we're going to come out of here with belts. Lots of belts. Lots and lots of belts, chat. Never enough conveyor belts. modded. You made candies. Interesting. Very interesting using sugar cane. Nice. Very nice. Alright, so if we run well to about there. And then we switch. Nope. Okay. All right, so then that's going to handle both types because some things come out, like the vegetables come out in almost like a little box, and then the potatoes are just potatoes. After that, you're going pasta and flour. Nice. So you have to have both conveyor belts because obviously the conveyor belts handle different goods. Hey, they're done excavating. Let's go. All right, so back to this project for a minute here. We are kind of all over the place, but you know what? That's okay. That's kind of how you have to play this game. A little bit. Okay, so our next wall is actually not... It is going to be there, right? No. Yes. Our next wall is going to be right here. Okay, buddy, I need you to relocate yourself, please. Out of here. Get out of here. Just move them all if I can remember what button to push. There we go. Golly, I had so many in here. It's too many to move. All right, so our next wall is going to be there. Which is there. Which is there. Okay, buddy is going to move. All right, move, buddy, move. Okay. So the walls are great, but man, they take a little, they're going to take a little time to set up. But you know what? That's okay, because it's all fun. As they say. Now, I guess we can run that all. We're going to make way more of a thing here than I actually was anticipating or wanting, but when in doubt, YOLO. When in doubt, YOLO. All right. We got the bigger trucks unlocked, which we are not going to be able to build right now. But that's all right. That one's not going to take. Actually, it will. Hot dog. Oh, that's too low, though. Okay, hang on. Okay, that one's not going to build unless I build it too low, which I'm not going to do. Okay. So now we get to come in here and say, go away, go away. But now, well, we got to build it all, I guess. Got to build it all. Okay. Let's build it up. We don't have any concrete either, by the way. We literally have 33. Because we're still trying to build out here, and landfill's up to 3. It's this. I know that this is not helping out here. I would also say that this is probably not helping, but yeah, whatever. It's all good for now. All right, that might take a while to build because, again, I don't really have any concrete. So as 400 trucks show up to build it, never mind. That's good. It's all good. All right, back to this. We will need to get water around to that, and that would actually be another great That would be another great pipe to bury. To be honest, but there's going to be conveyor belts anyway, so it's whatever. I can put a bridge there if I want to. If I want to, I could. Alright. And we'll run it past just to have it passed. Water. Okay, so there's our water handled for our farms, which is good. Might put a strain on our water system here a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, that also unlocked too, didn't it? Oh, the monster chat. The monster. The monstrosity. The bigger ore sorter is now unlocked. So I'm going to guess we can't build it. What about the trucks? It is a pretty popular route, isn't it? I can put a thing here if I want to. A little rampy ramp. Right there on their route. I think it's only popular because they were taking concrete over to my wall project. By the way, I just remembered we have not sent our boat out. Let's go battle. Or not. The boat? Oh. No, there was no crew on the boat. Let's go battle. I'm probably gonna die, but it's fine. Actually, I shouldn't. Not on this first round. Oh, man. Boogity, boogity, boogity. It's 3:47 in the morning. Oh my goodness. Spooky, we'll catch you later, man. Have a good night. Thanks for staying up with us. Holy cow. That's crazy, man. All right. So we know we need to go down by 5, so we're gonna go to 10 now, chat. We're gonna go down to 10. So it actually does need to be a 10, not like that. Okay. All right. So then we're gonna go. And actually, if we just do that little bit for now, then we'll let the wall finish building. Although they might have trouble getting to build the wall. Actually, now that I think about it. Just dig on that side for now. It's fine. Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy. You say OMG, but it'll probably be up that late. Caught me, Dave. You caught me, Dave. All right, we are in battle right now, by the way. There's no, like, animation or anything. This is all you get, but we just won. Hooray! And so now we get a new location, and we can keep exploring now. It's not actually anything there, but we could visit there. But yeah, so we won our first battle, chat. Let's go. Oh, you know, I may have done a bad thing. May have just maybe I got impatient. Maybe I didn't wait. Just maybe have done a bad thing. We're in battle again, chat. 2 boats this time. Oh, we are owning. We are owning. Let's go. Tough to sleep. I got you, Dave. Yeah. I probably drink caffeine too late in the day is part of my problem. But even when I don't drink caffeine, I still stay up way too late. So I don't think it actually matters, to be honest. Yeah. Mr. Pooplow, please tear down this wall. I want to build the wall, though. That's the thing, my guy. I'm building the wall, not tearing it down. We're not trying to Gorbachev. I don't have the materials to do this. We're not trying to Gorbachev it. Bearbelts 2 unlocked, chat. Let's here. I gotta pause this. Wait, can I just? Oh, I forgot you can like draw in there too and stuff. Chat. Danger. Can I use this tool at the same time as that tool? Can I pause all that? I guess I can't pause that. Okay. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Oh, man. Oh, Kimmy, did you see our battles? We went to the battles. We went and battled. We went and fought bravely. Our boat's probably half dead now. It's kind of hurting a little bit. The boat is definitely feeling the effects of battle. Just a smidge. It'll repair in a minute or two. It's fine. It's not a high priority thing, so it'll be all right. Oh, you know what the crazy thing is? We're actually like out of slag right now. We're out of slag, chat, of all things. We don't have any slag coming out, enough slag coming out of our furnaces right now. To keep up with everything. That's crazy. Jolly Roger. What's that? The Jolly Roger. By the way, Kimmy, this is upgraded. This is what's called Housing 2. So these are better. That's Housing 1. We go to like 3 or 4, I think. I gave them power too. So they can poo and flush the toilet and get a drink of water and turn a TV on. And eat potatoes, which we are maybe out of. So we should switch to vegetables for a while. Wait, why are we suddenly? Oh, I guess that's what was in there. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, is that in the title? Maybe, because I don't actually. I didn't read the title. Oh, is that what that's called? I didn't realize we were running out of food, chat. Hold on. Oh, there we go. That's not as dark as I thought it was going to be. I was thinking it was going to be black, like Black Betty ambulance, you know, like kind of a gray. I mean, let's be real, right? Yeah, buddy. Yeah. I didn't realize. I mean, I've never messed with any of this stuff, to be honest. Text too. You can do text. That's dangerous. Oh, can't type in there. Hold on. Text. Okay. Oh my goodness. I didn't know you could do all this. Oh gosh. Chat, the more you know, like it's kind of wild, right? Oh man. All right, I can dig out on this side because I have a wall here. I can't really dig on the this other side because I don't have a wall yet. But I can dig all this down. Actually, I need to put more wall in here, right? There we go. Let me do that. Okay, so we'll just put that one in when we have material. Whenever that's gonna be. By the way, chat, conveyor belts 2, which they take construction 3 to make. Okay. But what an improvement. We're gonna go from 60 items a minute to 200. Think about that, chat. 60 to 200. They do take more power, though. But that's nice. And then the other thing, which we just unlocked, the ore sorter, the bigger ore sorter, takes construction 3 and steel. We still do not have a steel plant going. It's fine. We'll get to that eventually. It's fine, chat. Let's see. I want it to go that way, but I want it to go that way, but I want it to go not like that. I want it to go, how do I F and then rotate? Yeah, buddy. Okay. And I want that to be like probably right there. Wait, no, that's not what I want though. That's not what I want. I want one of these guys to be right there, and then I want this guy to go right there. Wow. Or actually, should I sort the items here? Maybe I should sort the items here. At some point, I have to sort the items, right? So I can store them. But there are mods for this, I do believe. They did recently, with this update, they changed a bunch of stuff apparently with the mods or something, I was told. I don't really know. So it changed the way the mods work, from what I know, but there are mods, yes. Oh, it takes level 3 parts, dang it. So chat, check this out. This is the new like conveyor crane. So I can't build it because I don't have the parts for it, right? But what you do is it has 2 inputs at the bottom. Okay. And that it'll take really. That thing will take up to 900 a minute. Okay. Hear me out. 900 a minute. They made it easier. Well, I heard the opposite. I heard they made it a lot harder, so that's why I don't know. I'm not in the mod world. I don't mod this game, so I've never downloaded a mod for this. So anyway, this thing takes 900 a minute. Okay. And then what it does is this. Well, it's probably easier to show like this. So this entire area that you see in front of it here, and when like the little gray lines are gray, so that's where it's gonna fill in. Okay. So that thing basically is gonna take whatever you put into it, and then the whole tower rotates, you know, a half circle, and fills in. Now, if you need to go farther with it, you just add a leg to it. And then if you need to go farther, you just add another leg to it. And you don't want to go farther? Just add another leg to it. And then the tower moves. How stinking cool is that? Now, the problem is I need construction 3 parts for it and steel, and I don't have either one set up. So, yeah. There's at least one good mod for koi, is there? You can set it to auto? Oh, I didn't know that. That's wild. But either way, I can't build it. Unfortunately, I cannot. I can't build it, so. But think how cool that's gonna be. Down here, right? I can set it up like maybe back here or whatever, and then just have it build across farming, so I don't have to. My trucks won't have to go as far, because what I could either connect conveyor belt to the ore sorter, or I could probably what I'll probably do is just put some bins in here somewhere, and then have it and build it eventually all the way across, and it'll fill in for me, so my trucks don't have to go all the way out here, right? If my trucks just stop here, and then eventually, if I was filling in an area that was close to my ore sorter, I could potentially just do that too, which would be pretty sick, honestly. So that's something that's new with this update that I'm very, very, very excited about, to be honest. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah. Pretty stinking cool, chat. All right, let's get our little trough built here. We definitely went way farther than we needed to for this, and it's way more excavating than I wanted to, but it's okay. Bridges are new as well, Big L. I do believe, yeah. We need 2 to make a big enough width road. I don't think so. I mean, if we look at like the area, which that's wider than I have already here. I mean, that's huge, right? So initially I was only going to build a 3 square. So if we center that up there, look how much wider that is. So that's pretty cool, you know? That's pretty cool. So I can't wait to use that. Mr. Matt, what's going on? Big Al, this is the new like fill conveyor thing. It moves 900 a minute, which is wild. What am I digging for? Just to have a place to run conveyor belts, Dave. Check this out, Big Al. And then, like they're saying, you can also set it to, you can control the width and the height and the auto extend. And so technically we can probably just put one like here and then just tell it to auto extend, and it'll go build our bridge for us, which is pretty cool. Our land bridge. This game, Mr. Bad, is called Captain of Industry. It's a factory game. So yeah, this is new. Big Al, check your, if you're still on your game, check your tech tree. You should have it. It's like way back. Actually, I think I just got it. It's after construction part 3. After conveyors 2. But you should have it. You should have some new stuff. Since I assume you were fairly far in your game, I believe. So so there's that. So Dave, the theory is with this pit here, I'm gonna be having food coming down into our town, and I wanted a way to run conveyor belts down that was a little different than I normally do. And so I'm digging and learning how to use walls. Basically, I'll probably use these for other things later too, but this has been kind of a learning experience. So we're just gonna do that for temporary, chat, because I'm running out of food. You just fired up bridge research. I gotcha. Yeah, I'm down to 1 month food supply right now. That's just because the building. Just give it a second. Yeah, so Big Al, that's queued up for me as well. After I'm doing recycling and then we'll do the, yeah, I got a lot of building I need to do next time I play this and not so much, research, you know, so. Kind of, Dave, in a way. So what I want to do here is I need to get conveyors down from up there down to here, and I wanted to do something different, and so that's what I'm doing. Can you ask what I'm building? A little bit of everything. What are you building? I mean, I kind of have a few things going on right now, you know. But basically, there's going to be this guy is going to have to sit like this. And then go like that. Okay, so just for a rough idea, that's going to sit right there, right? So that'll drop stuff from here down. And then there'll be another one that sits inside this wall, and then there'll be another one that sits inside the next wall. Oh, chat, I built that whole wall 1 block too high, didn't I? Ah, crappers. I gotta take that whole wall out and move it down. Oh no, that's why it's, oh no, it's all gonna fall in. It's all gonna fall in. Oh my, oh, get away from it, get away from it, get away from it, get away from it. If that wall falls in, the next wall will fall in. Okay, hold on. Get out of here. Oh man. All right, so chat, here's what's gonna happen. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to be done for the night. I will be done for the night. I will remedy that, and probably the map's fairly okay right now. I'm probably gonna work on it some. I'll probably stream this again Friday, but I would imagine I'll play some this week, and I probably will. I won't do any research. I just made a mistake, Big Al, you know. I will, I'll probably build some stuff. I'm probably going to get rid of like this mountain, part of this mountain here, so I can build steel. But I'll try not to progress the map too far, without you guys, basically. Does that make sense, chat? Yeah, but I'm going to have to fill this all back in. I'm going to have to fill in some of this and lower that, but I can't take this wall out because this is all going to fall in. So I have to fill this back in first. So actually here, hang on. Okay, so that's set for rock only, which is what I want. So let's fill this in. So if we fill that back to there, and probably to there, if I guess something like that, and then do this. We'll just do it here. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. Actually, I don't like that at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. We'll just bring this across. There you go. And then we can ramp up here. There. So they'll fill this in and then fill that in with rock. And then we need to get rid of that zone. Actually, you can get rid of all that. Okay, so crisis averted. We could have, I mean, we could always fix it. We would just have to go up to the next level and fill all, you know, so we just saved ourselves a lot of time by catching that. I should have caught that earlier, to be honest, but that's all right. I know, Dave. Well, okay, so here's the thing. I can use it. Well, for this project, I can't really use it. I'll probably have one built before Friday. Because it takes construction 3 parts. I just need to build out the construction 3 stuff, which is not that much to build. But here's the way that I see it is if I progress the map by building, then, you know, we'll get farther in the game for streaming. Does that make sense? Like, we'll get to rockets sooner rather than having to do everything on stream, because there's just a lot of... The way I play, there's a lot of excavation time, you know? John's going to burn the town to the ground? Nah, I'm not going to do that. But we will fill that in, and that's fine. Oh, which actually, to fill that in, let's start this back up. Hold on. Because right now I'm not moving like any rock. So what we need to do is get rid of all this. And then bring them out here. Because in the past, I guess what I'm trying to say is in the past, I have basically only progressed maps on stream. But I think with this playthrough, I'm going to progress it off stream just because I want to get farther in the game. So hopefully that makes sense. Where are you? You have wood? Oh, we're full on wood again. Wait, are we full on wood? Oh my God. Chat, we have 14,000 lumber. And we're... Oh, wow. We got a bunch of this cleared off tonight. Holy crap. That's pretty good. I'll have to get my excavators out here and flatten all that too, because I wanted to do some of that storage we were talking about earlier. So, by the way, this is working. That's all working. Hopefully, we're not burning coal, are we? We might be burning coal. I'm not actually sure. Because we are venting. We are venting extra steam at times, so... Yeah. The beavers from Timberborn have been busy. But anyway, so... I will progress the map before Saturday is what I'm trying to say, or before Friday. And, yeah. It is what it is, but I'll give like a good recap when we get back on here Friday of like what's changed and everything. But for tonight, chat, I gotta go. It is getting cold in here. I don't have any heat on right now, and it's down to 63 degrees in this room. So kind of cold. Anyway, let's do it. Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.